About 1,000 years ago, in the village of Kaladi in Kerala, there lived a couple, Sri Shiva Guru and Srimati Aryamba. They were a pious couple who yearned for a child and embarked on a pilgrimage to the temple of Lord Vadakannathan in Trichur. During their visit, they had a divine dream where Lord Shiva appeared before them and offered them a choice. Many ordinary sons or one extraordinary son who would not live long. They chose the latter. Days passed and soon Aryamba gave birth to a male child. His parents named him Shankara. At the age of 5, Shankara began his education under the guidance of a learned teacher. One day, while seeking alms for his lunch, he encountered a poor Brahmana woman who had nothing to offer except a single gooseberry fruit. Touched by her selflessness, Shankara composed a beautiful hymn known as the Kanakadhara Stotram, which means the stream of gold. The goddess Lakshmi was so pleased that she showered the woman's house with golden gooseberries. This hymn is still sung to this day. As Shankara grew older, he became a master of scriptures. However, upon returning home, he discovered that his father had passed away. He took on the responsibility of caring for his grieving mother. However, he was always deep in thought and pondered deeply about the need for spiritual unity across Bharatavarsha. To pursue his goal, Shankara decided to renounce worldly pleasures and become a sannyasi, a wandering monk. Although his mother initially resisted, she eventually granted him permission after a life-threatening encounter with a crocodile. Shankara set off on his spiritual journey, searching for a guru to guide him. Before leaving, he promised to return to his mother's side when she needed him. He traveled north till he reached the banks of the river Narmada. There lived the sage Govinda Bhagavad Pada with his disciples. Shankara approached the sage with reverence and explained his ideology in just 10 verses. The sage was so impressed that he ordained Shankara as a Paramahamsa sannyasi. After 3 years with his guru, Shankara had a vision of the divine sage Vedavyasa, who asked him to bring spiritual unity to the nation. With his guru's permission, Shankara went to the holy city of Kashi to spread the teachings of the scriptures. In Kashi, many people became Shankara's disciples and joined his group of sannyasis. 2 notable disciples were Vishnu Shadman, who became known as Padmapada, and Kalananda, who was called Totakacharya. Shankara challenged societal norms, embracing the unity of all souls. One day, as Shankara and his disciples were returning from the river Ganga, they met an outcast who was treated badly by others. Shankara's disciples asked the man to move out of the way, to which he responded, "What shall I move? This body, which is made of the soil or the soul of all-pervading consciousness." Shankara realized that this man had understood the truth and embraced him. Another time, Shankara said that reading books alone is not enough to awaken the soul. He wrote a beautiful hymn called Bhaja Govindam to remind people to worship Lord Govinda and merge the self with the Brahman. From Kashi, Shankara travelled to Haridwar, Rishikesh and Badrinath on a mission of peace and unity. He installed missing murtis in these temples. He gave the responsibility of taking care of the Badrinath temple to priests from Kerala. This was a new and special idea to bring people together and create a sense of unity through spirituality. Before leaving Badrinath, Shankaracharya founded the Jyoti Mutt and appointed Todakacharya as its head. During his travels, Shankaracharya engaged in philosophical debates, one of which was with Mandana Mishra, a follower of Karma Mimamsa, where a guiding question from Mandana's wife Ubaya Bharti, Shankaracharya accepted a unique challenge to gain worldly experience. Through yogic practice, his soul left his body and entered the dying king of Bengal. After experiencing life's joys and responsibilities, Shankaracharya returned to Mandana's place and won the debate, converting Mandana and his wife to his teachings. Shankaracharya continued his journey and established spiritual centers in various parts of Bharatavarsha. He founded the Sri Sharada Peetham in Sringeri and installed Sureshwaracharya as its head. Eventually, he received word that his mother was ill, and he rushed to her side in Kaladi. He comforted her and imparted the knowledge of the highest truth before her peaceful passing. Having laid a strong foundation for spiritual unity, Shankaracharya concluded his earthly mission at the young age of 32. He preached the philosophy of Advaita Vedanta, which emphasizes the non-dual nature of reality. A drop merging in the ocean is an analogy for the self merging into Brahman. Advaita Vedanta, which extols the oneness of truth, lives on through the luminous lives of spiritual giants such as Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Swami Vivekananda, and Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharishi. Thus, Aadhi Shankaracharya serves as an inspiration for us all to seek unity, wisdom, and spiritual growth.